Hello everyone, Coach Carole here on the 3rd of January 2023. Today I want to expand on my tips for you for writing your ancestral stories. We've discussed so far the importance of determining why you are writing the story and defining who you are writing the story about. Today's tip is all about creating an outline, getting a plan happening for this story that you're going to create, no matter where you are sharing it, whether it's in a blog post or it's a video or it's part of a long family history book. We need to plan ahead. We need to know what we're going to write. So this tip is focusing on the what to do. There was a great piece of information and advice that came across my desk from my subscription to Family Tree recently. And this particular blog post was all about how to create an outline for writing an interesting family history. Emphasis on outline and interesting. We might approach the writing of our stories in many different ways. And we keep in mind why we're doing this and being sure that we are engaging with our readers. Sometimes they're so personal, they're hard to write. Sometimes they can include details that you're not sure should be made public. So whose point of view will you be writing from, and how are you going to outline it? Just what are you planning to write? And about whom are you writing? And what's the structure going to be? So in that outline blog post from Family Tree, they offer some suggestions. And a couple of those are the alphanumerical outline, where you write down some notes and number them 1 through to 3 or 4. And these become the main topics that you want to highlight in your family history. This is a very easy one to follow. So just a matter of writing down a topic and then a set of ABCs underneath it. So it's an alphanumeric outline. The second one they give you is the sentence outline, where you begin your story with a sentence that draws in your reader and then place ideas about expanding that story underneath. So they give you a great example there, and in this case they're saying, my grandfather hails from Lemnos, a small jagged island that sits in the North Aegean region of Greece. An interesting start. So it gives you a bit of a theme. Another way to do it is to follow a theme each week or each month that you're writing your stories. And my favourite way of doing that is the 52 Ancestors in 52 Weeks project by Amy Johnson Crow. You can join in that for free, and if you just go to the website and subscribe, you can get your prompts each week. It's free to do, and I'll put the link in a list of resources below this video. In the first week of January, the theme is I'd like to meet. So I'm going to use that theme and structure a story about my husband's great-grandparents who were born in the 1890s, and structure a story around why I'd like to meet them. What is it in their lives that has intrigued me? What is the research that I have uncovered? So I'm going to create an outline that will start me off, and I will include that in my planning for getting my first ancestral story into my blog by the end of this week. The 52 weeks, 52 ancestors themes are fantastic for giving you prompts, and there's one for each week. So that's another way you can do it. I'll put the link to the 52 weeks, 52 ancestors into the notes below the video. Now, if you need more help in outlining your story, I do also have another resource for you, and that is my course on ancestral storytelling. It's in its first week and it's not too late to join. This will structure your attempts at writing your family history one step at a time, one story at a time, one ancestor at a time. And you can find that at my academy. I do urge you to look for different ways that will help prompt you in creating an outline for your family history.